by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Welcome back, Uniontown. And I say that to me, I guess. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host of What's on Your Mind. I've forgotten how to do this. I've been off for a week. But welcome to the show. It's a little overcast outside and rained a little bit here and there. But you know what? It's still a great day. So it's good to be back in the chair. Looking forward to chatting with everybody today. We've got some open conversation going. So give me a buzz, 724-438-4593. What's on Your Mind is brought to you by Tireman's Auto Garage, K2 Engineering, Coldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty, Chestnut Ridge Counseling, Hicks and Boz Drugstore, Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling, and Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping. All righty here. Bunch of stuff on my list here. So we can chat about all of it, none of it, something else on your mind that you want to chat about. Hey, that's fine with me, but you're still going to have to call 724-438-4593. These are in no particular order, by the way. So, in a piece by the New York Times, former, Biden White House Chief of Staff, Jeff Zients, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, Zients. The article says that he gave final approval for the use of the auto pen in the final few days of former President Biden's time in the White House. It's still not clear with the slew of pardons and preemptive pardons that were issued in the final 2 days of, well, did President Biden give approval for all of those? Or did it come strictly from Jeff Zients, the Chief of Staff? Apparently, though, the President Biden did give approval for use of the auto pen when it came to the preemptive pardons for Dr. Anthony Fauci and former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Milley. He did give permission on those. We're not so sure about all the other ones. And it still brings up the question that President Trump has stated, that are the pardons signed with the auto pen legal? I would argue that if President Biden gave permission, yes. Not that I agree that it should be done, but yes. So, under that, Anthony Fauci and General Milley, they're safe. Everybody else, I don't know. Hey, not that we or you really have to worry about this, but I just want to make you aware of this. Walmart and Kroger grocery stores in 12 states, Pennsylvania is not listed, but Ohio is, has recalled the Lewis Bake Shop artisan-style half-loaf by Hartford Bakery because nuts ended up in the finished product. And, of course, nuts is not listed on the ingredients. And for those that are highly allergic to nuts, it could have dire consequences. So just want to make you aware of that. We could chat about the floods that took place down in Texas last week, and also more flooding from yesterday, hindering search efforts for those still missing. So we can chat about that. We can also chat about, during the campaign, then candidate Donald Trump said that he would issue or release all the files pertaining to Jeffrey Epstein. So, Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, said, well, you know what? We looked at everything and there's no names there. There's nothing more than you already know. So, we're just not going to release anything. So that has increased calls now from both sides of the aisle, Republicans and Democrats alike, to release the files. And some in Congress are crafting legislation anyway, if you want to call it that, that will force the release of those files. Meanwhile, and I never get her name right, Ghislaine Maxwell. She was convicted of helping Jeffrey Epstein with his underage sex, whatever going on. She's in jail on a 20-year sentence, appealing the sentence, by the way. But anyway, if you're interested, her home up in New Hampshire, where the feds eventually caught up to her and arrested her, she put it on the market for $2.5 million. You know what? I looked at it online. It looks very nice. And it sits on like about 150 acres as well. So it seems to me $2.5 million might be a bargain on that place. So just in case you're interested and thinking of, relocating and upscaling your living arrangements. Let me see here. President Trump has announced that come August 1st, it's only a couple weeks away, he's going to impose a 30% tariff on Mexico and all 27 members of the European Union. So this is all an attempt to redo the whole trade agreements with everybody. And on tariffs, well, you heard this on the news. President Trump, he's getting tired of the Ukraine-Russian war, and especially at Russian President Vladimir Putin. So he's stepping up that game there, and he's giving Putin 50 days to agree to peace with Ukraine. In the meantime, he says the U.S. is going to sell the Patriot missile defense system to NATO members, along with short-range missiles and howitzer ammunition and medium air-to-air missiles. He's going to sell all these to NATO members. So NATO members are going to buy these armaments from the U.S., at which point they will then transfer them over to Ukraine for use on the battlefield to help them defend their country. In the meantime, as I mentioned, he's given President Putin 50 days to agree to peace. And if not, well, he's going to put 100% tariffs on Russian products. And he's also going to go after Russian trading partners and put 100% tariff on them as well. So we'll see how that works out. All right, so back in 1954, and encouraged even further by President Johnson back in the 60s, a law was crafted that restricted churches and nonprofits severely restricted their ability to back a political party or back a candidate. Publicly. They really were, we don't want you to do it, and you might lose your nonprofit status as a result. Well, the IRS is saying they're no longer going to enforce that law. So it's opening up your pastor, your priest, to talk politics from the pulpit on Sunday morning. Now, I will tell you, history tells us that the pulpit back in the 1600s and 1700s was it was a popular way to talk politics. And apparently those in the pulpits were very good at it. And it was, well, and we'll go with the American Revolution here. There was pro-separatists and pro-England priests in the pulpit. So it is American by history. So, but that went away. So you're sitting in your pew Sunday morning listening to the sermon. Are you for this? Are you against it? Do you think your priest should just stick to the Bible? Or can he weave current events into his sermon? So your thoughts on that. And then finally, tomorrow is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. A little controversy there. A 23-year-old pitcher from the Milwaukee Brewers. He has been in the major leagues for about a month. He's made 5 whole starts. His record is 4 wins, 1 loss. He's got an ERA of 2.81. The average on his fastball is 99.3 miles an hour, and 89 of his pitches have exceeded 100 miles per hour. His name is Jacob Misiorowski. The controversy is he's made 5 starts. Should he be on the All-Star team? He'll be a replacement pitcher. Our own Paul Skeens. He's going to be starting his 2nd straight All-Star game. Probably go just 1 inning like he did last year. So Jacob Misiorowski, he'll be probably inserted into the game at some point in time. So what are your thoughts? Apparently he's, a lot of people are very interested, and so Major League Baseball, the National League, has named him to the All-Star Game. So your thoughts on that. 724-438-4593. Let's get our first call of the afternoon. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Yeah, hello, this is a Pawpaw.
Hey, Papa.
An off subject. How about the Uniontown Mall? That place is a mess, and now they will not allow food distribution to be done once a month in this huge parking lot that barely gets any use because they said cars were getting there too early. So now hundreds of local families will not get that food box once a month because of the decisions of the Uniontown Mall. And the other question is, what's all that construction going on inside the Uniontown Mall?
That I can't answer. There is a light manufacturing company that is going in there. So, and I think it's electrical components that they'll be assembling, if I remember correctly. So, there is a new company coming into Uniontown. I know they're advertising for jobs that are available. I can't remember the name of the company that's going in. So that's what's taking place there. As far as the distribution, Pawpaw Lady, I have no clue. What their, if that's their what the real reason is. I know that parking lot itself is a mess. I know one of the places you have to really be careful, otherwise you're going to seriously damage your car. There's a sewer grate that has collapsed into a hole. So I don't know if they're kind of doing that as a way to, limit liability, so they don't have to make any. I don't know, Pawpaw Lady. I honestly don't.
I don't know. It's one day a month, and I know where all the bad spots are in that parking lot, so I do go slow.
Yeah.
But I used to deliver for that food bank. Now I have. They'll give you up to 4 people's worth of food, 4 families worth, and I had 6 families.
Okay.
So now I have to tell those families, well, I already did, that specific delivery will not happen anymore. But I just feel it's kind of selfish on the part of the mall to not, allow that one day a week, because it was a travesty there when they had it on Connellsville.
Yeah. I don't. Did they give them any advance notice saying like, "Hey, we'll let you do it this month, but starting next month now," type of thing? You're gonna have to find someplace else.
Well, we drove up there Thursday last week, and they said, first off, they give you this pamphlet of where all the dates in the future the food deliveries are going to be and where they're going to be. Well, including on that list was the Uniontown Mall, going till the end of the year. But then they said, but we're not going to be here at the mall anymore because the people who run the mall do not want us in their parking lot. So, they're telling you don't come here next month.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. And you go inside, I don't know how vendors are lasting inside. I really don't. You go in there, they got buckets on the floor to catch rainwater because of a leaking ceiling, and they're all over the place. Cracked tiles on the floor. It's a walking hazard at times. I just don't know.
I think it needs to go the way the Washington Mall and some of the others have, and just kind of be completely turned into a big parking lot and made into something else more useful.
Well, there you go.
I've been in there once in the last few years, and it's, not worth my time.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know. You got one big anchor store left, which is very good. I mean, they're keeping their part of the store nice and and everything. But the rest, I honestly don't know how they're surviving. But okay, Pawpaw Lady.
All right, maybe someone else can have some kind of input. Maybe someone could talk to people at the mall and say, hey, it's only one day a month.
Yeah.
Let them use it.
Yep, I agree. All righty. Hey, thanks for your call. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, both lines are open, 724-438-4593. We'll take some more phone calls after this.
Don't miss this year's Fayette County Fair, July 24th through August 2nd. Buy advance tickets now, online or at an advance ticket location and save. Locations include All Around Fence Company, Armstrong, Big Barn, Country Feed and Supply, Fayette Chamber of Commerce, E.B. and Skosik Tire, Jackson Farms, New Bowers Flowers, New Salem Mini Mart, various Somerset Trust locations, several Sweet Peace locations, and local United Bank locations. Visit FayetteFair.com for specific locations or to purchase online tickets. All rides, concerts, and entertainment are included in the ticket price. Save time and money. Buy your advance tickets now and save for the whole family. The Fayette County Fair, July 24th through August 2nd. For more info about ticket prices, the full schedule of events, or to buy advance tickets locally, or to buy tickets online, visit FayetteFair.com.
Fayette County Fair, incredible fun for everyone.
For professional cleaning services, Clean and Shine in New Stanton is the place for you. They provide commercial and residential cleaning, porter services, carpet cleaning, stripping and waxing, construction cleanups, and car cleaning. For free estimates, call 724-691-0413, email info@cleanandshine14.org, or visit their website, cleanandshine14.org. We clean so you can shine.
Your health is more than just how you feel today. It's about staying well for the years ahead. At WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Primary Care, we're here to help you manage your health with regular checkups, screenings, and care that's tailored to you. With locations in Uniontown, Carmichaels, Connellsville, and Scottdale, it's easy to find care close to home. Visit wvumedicine.org/Uniontown today to find the primary care provider who is right for you.
Join WMBS on Sunday, July 20th for the 4th Annual Centerville American Legion Car Show on the Old National Pike in Fredericktown. Registrations are from 10 a.m. to 12 noon with the car show from 12 to 4. Our live WMBS broadcast with a prize will be from 1 to 3. The event features a 50-50 drawing, hot dogs and hamburgers, car awards, auction baskets, including a bonus basket valued at $500, and music from the Sunglass Man. For more information, call Sherry Lacey at 724-984-1459. We will see you there.
Hey Pirates fans, Yinzer Palooza Weekend, presented by Mrs. T's, is back. And it's time to bring that 412 energy to PNC Park. Join us July 18th to the 20th as the Buccos take on the White Sox for a weekend full of Pittsburgh pride. The celebration kicks off Friday night with a post-game Zambelli fireworks show. On Saturday, we honor Pittsburgh's own Mac Miller. And Sunday wraps up the weekend with a special giveaway. Every kid in attendance will take home a Jalapeno Hannah plush. Grab your tickets now at pirates.com/YinzerPalooza.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Bortz Jr.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest, now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
WMBS.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. It is open conversation today. Both lines are open. Give me a call, 724-438-4593. So something else we could chat about here. Okay, we all know that President Trump was convicted in a civil suit, I believe, of sexual assault, which he's appealing. At some point in time afterwards, George Stephanopoulos of ABC referred to Donald Trump as a rapist. Well, he wasn't convicted of rape. So President Trump sued and won. Got a large settlement from ABC News that the proceeds are going to go towards construction of a presidential library. Well, AOC Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, in a post on X over the weekend, she too called Donald Trump a rapist. Do you think he should now sue for slander? What do you think? 724-438-4593. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hello, Russ.
Yes, sir.
I can't cut the grass. It's raining.
Ah, gosh. What about just, walk with an umbrella?
I don't think so.
No? That won't work?
No.
No?
No. Unless you got a helicopter above you drying the grass.
Oh, okay. All right.
Trump got, $15 million for that.
I believe that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, I wish someone would call me a rapist. I could use $15 million.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Okay, you're talking about President Johnson about that law that's being repealed?
Yeah, and I can't remember the actual. There's a
I remember something about that from years ago.
Yeah.